Hi there, guys. It's Keep It Real Blabs. Welcome back to the chaos that is Ambulance Mediocre Life. So, we are going to be watching. There is something I have to tell you. Weigh in episode 10. And as you can see, she is working overtime. It's 6.5 minutes long. I mean, when I saw the time, I was just like, I didn't even know if I wanted to make a video because it's so short, but I think we can stretch this out, right? So yeah. Let's dive back into our BPD crying drama queen, eh?
Hello, hello. Welcome to another weekly weigh-in. So let's get into the 5 questions. What kind of coping skills are you?
You're probably gonna be seeing my little boy Pokey walking around. He has been having some health issues and he's been given medications for seizures, but he he needs to walk around in circles and stuff. He's not doing very well. So just leave my baby alone. He's gonna be around in the back.
Are you using during times where you want to overeat? So there's a few that I use, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. It's all about practice. So sometimes I set an alarm for about 10 minutes and I kind of just like sit with the feeling, and sometimes it passes. I journal about how I'm feeling to figure out like why do I want to overeat, because usually there's like an underlining reason. It's not just like, oh, I love to eat. For me, there's definitely something underlining. And sometimes journaling about that.
Underlining. There's always something underlining the reasoning to want to eat. It's underlying, Amber. Um, I don't think this is gonna work. It She's been doing this for over 12 years, actually way longer. I mean, she's been big her whole life, right? She's 34 or going to be 34. Um, yeah, I don't think that's working, Amber. I think it's time to uh dramatically shift what you've been doing, as in do the complete opposite, because this is not going to work. This is, I don't know why we're doing this again. Oh, I know, it's because it's Amber.
That distracts me and it helps me be like, wow, I actually don't think I need food. I distract myself with things that make me happy, like my fur babies. I watch.
Yeah, your fur babies, that's why they look so scared of you all the time. That's why you left Rarity in another state. um that's why Wasabi isn't even the same. His temperament isn't even the same as he was like way back when he actually did look happy. That's why Twinkie has um a lump on the side of her body, and she's morbidly obese just like you. Get out of here with that. I freaking hate when she acts as if she loves her animals. They don't mean a shit to her. It's just what she can get from them.
Something on YouTube, I watch a TV show, I do my Legos, things like that. Sometimes I will literally remove myself from wherever I'm at. I also do this when I get extremely anxious, and sometimes that also helps then too. So, for an example, say I'm just sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden I just have this overwhelming urge to order DoorDash. Sometimes I'll literally just like stand up and remove myself. I'll like go in the kitchen, clean a couple dishes, or I'll just be like, hey, Twinkie, do you want to go outside? Or
That is the biggest crock ever. Ever. If anything, she's gonna walk her to the bathroom so that Twinkie can pee on her pee pads. Please. Please.
I'll go into my room. Like, I'll literally just remove myself. These
But if you're removing yourself, are you taking your phone? Because, I mean, if you're removing yourself from one room, but you taking your phone with you, you're not removing yourself from a damn thing. Is there a way to block um certain apps on a phone? Maybe, I don't know, does that exist? I don't know, maybe you just need your freaking phone taken away from you at this
things are
point.
definitely easier said than done. You just have to be kind to yourself and patient. And
And but I think you've been way too kind and way too patient for yourself, to yourself. that kindness and patience is gonna get you 6 feet under. You need to stop. No, there's no more time for kindness and patience. This is just enabling yourself to pass.
And it's like that muscle. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Why do
This is coming from the woman who can barely stand. Yeah, she's gonna talk about a muscle that she uses. The only muscle that she uses is her mouth muscles. Get out of here. The mandibula? No, I'm stupid, right? Something like
you
that.
watch healthy eating content? So it's not something that I like search out, but if it pops up and I happen to see it and I don't skip through it, it's usually because it's motivating me to be healthier.
Oh,
Like I
shut
love a
up.
good meal idea. I need
No, how about you just omit all of that from your from your videos? Everything. Everything that's eating that's concerning eating, don't watch it. Watch some healthy stuff. Watch working out. Watch videos on how to help your demas. Watch videos on how to help your BPD. Watch videos on how to help your, what to do with hypothyroidism and how you can, help yourself with that. It Everything does not have to revolve around food, Amber. Jeez. Watch videos that have to do with movement. Move your body.
inspiration in that area. Does Mama
Jesus.
Lynn ever discourage you from making bad food choices? No, because I think she also understands. She does sometimes try to encourage me to like cook more instead of ordering takeout as much. Why did
Well, then, Mama Lynn, you're failing again. I'm sure she feels a lot of guilt for the past, but all she's doing is compounding all that damage by or making it certain that this woman is gonna die way before she should. I mean, Mama Lynn is gonna be around longer than you are. Why didn't you know you had hypothyroidism in the past? Because she lies about freaking everything. She always says she gets blood tests done. Like, how can you not know?
didn't you know you had hyperthyroidism in the past? So usually your doctor decides what labs they want done based on the things that you guys talk about. That appointment was
Yeah, but Amber, the thing is that at your weight, that's something that most doctors would check for, though. It is.
very hyper focused on weight loss because I was talking to him about Zepbound and I was telling him about how difficult it was for me to lose weight. Like he knows about my
The truth is that even if she didn't bring up weight loss, any doctor worth their salt are going to look at this woman, look at this body, and be like, yeah, I think I should check for all these other things as well. She freaking really thinks everyone is so stupid.
my lipedema, my lymphedema, my menopause, hysterectomy, etc., etc. He knows about all that, but he was like, "When's the last time you've had your thyroid checked?" And I was like, "When I was 15, because that is the last time." And when I had it checked when I was 15, like it was fine. And he was like, "Oh, we should probably check that." So that's the only reason why we checked it. And turns out, yep, hypothyroidism. Why do you look
And now she has an extra excuse, guys. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
yourself when you're eating on camera? So I think it's just a natural habit
She
that us
fucking loves
YouTubers
watching herself eat. She's the sexiest shit on this planet when she sees herself eating. She's like, I want to eat that girl. Yeah, look at that.
have. I
Gross.
don't like watching myself eat. It's nothing weird like that. It's kind of just like, where should our eyes go? So let's talk about the goals that I had last week. It was to keep a food journal and to take my medication. And I did both of those
Well,
things.
you know what? Actually, sorry, my brain was buffering there. How about you just don't eat on camera? You don't have to worry about where you're gonna look. Just don't eat on camera because it's fucking gross.
I noticed that keeping a food journal, I do eat a little bit more than like my body feels because I'm telling you at night, I'm like, oh my God, why am I so hungry? Blah, blah, blah. I was able to look at my journal and be like, well,
People have been telling her about a food journal the whole time. My goodness. She's been saying she uses My Fitness Pal. That's a food journal. Um, Now she's so surprised. It's like, oh, it's like she just found out water's wet. Crazy.
You kind of ate a decent amount, so why are you hungry, Amberlyn? But if it wasn't for
I just shut off the fan. I hope that's
that answer, in my brain, I would have been like, maybe I didn't eat much today. Let's have something else. So it was nice to have that awareness throughout the week. And then taking my meds on time and when I'm supposed to, it's been really easy because I got a pill organizer. So my goals for this week is 1, keep up with the medicine, and 2, start using my Owala water bottle. So I finally drank the rest of my actual like plastic water bottle.
Yep, this is what she needed all along. She just needed the Owala water bottle. She'll do great now. You see.
That you buy at the store. And I bought a reusable water bottle that I can use. And so I've been drinking 2 water bottles a day.
You know, she had one of these. She had the one that's even bigger than this. What happened to that one? Cost about $55. No, but this water bottle, guys.
Sometimes 3, but usually 2. And that's about 30 ounces of water. But my Owala is 40 ounces. So my goal is literally just to drink 1 of those a day and then eventually move on to 2. Now I'm going to talk about how my week went. So some days were better than others because the beginning of this week, I was having a lot of mental health. I have been having a lot of mental health days that have been really low.
Mental health issues? Bad mental health days? Can you freaking finish the damn sentence? Having a lot of mental health. I've been having a lot of physical health, guys. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know.
Oh, and I have been like catching
even her freaking speech is lazy.
Self, not really caring about the food that I'm putting in my mouth. Yes, I am trying harder. Yes.
Oh no, you're not. No, you know what? I don't. This whole trying harder thing. It's Amber. It's not gonna cut it. Fucking look at yourself. Look at yourself. You got cellulitis from stepping in a puddle of water. Stop. You're being so freaking ridiculous. I feel dumber already. Holy crap. How do you exist? Seriously. Holy moly.
I'm also adding healthier foods to my diet.
Yeah,
but there are some days where I definitely
you just at this point just fucking stop eating. If a few days, you know, for a few hours, you get to eat for like 5 hours. That's it. You're freaking so ridiculous with this. Holy crap. At this point, her just not eating will be healthier. I know, I'm not saying like she should stop eating, but at this point, that would be healthier. Shit.
Emotionally
eat every other day.
So if I am being quite frank with you guys, I'm noticing that I'm not being as transparent or as vulnerable or as open as I would like to be.
That's fine. That's fine, Amber. Keep it that way. We do not need to know about every fucking thing that's going on in your life.
In my weigh-in videos or my what I ate today videos. There are things that I want to say, there are things that I want to talk about, but I'm not. I have the biggest wall up. That's like great. Literally, it is made of the toughest brick you've ever been able to like get your hands.
That's great. Let's reinforce that wall. Let's reinforce that wall because yeah, no one gives a fuck. Amber.
On. It is made of metal. It is 1,000,000 feet high and 1,000,000 feet wide. Like, you can't get past it.
You sure that can cover you though? I think you need more space. I think you're gonna need more area space than that.
And I genuinely think it's because of all the backlash that I receive. My issues with my weight, my struggle.
You don't receive backlash, Amber. You get constructive criticism that you do not want to hear, and you see that as hate. Shut up.
Goals with food, my issues with my mental health, and my struggles with how that reflects in my food, whether it be due to trauma or just issues that I have in general. It is not perceived in the way that it should be. People are too harsh, too mean.
You don't get to tell people how they perceive things. You don't get to. I'm sorry. If you feel that it's not going to be taken as well as you want it to be or whatever, shut the fuck up. Everybody in this fucking world has issues. Everyone. You're not special, all right? You're just bigger than most of us.
and it's pushing me away without a doubt.
That's fine.
So
Great.
I am thinking about stopping the weigh-in videos, and I'm thinking about stopping the what I ate today videos.
That's fine.
It's something that I truly have
It's
to
not like it's gonna freaking make a difference. Not gonna fucking make a difference, guys.
think about and decide, because I need to protect the little bit of sanity that I do have. I'm just not met with kindness in an area of my life.
Amber, if you don't give it out, you cannot expect to get it. Please. Please. Holy shit. This is the type of person that will go around punching people in the face, but if you go and punch her back, she's like, why you hit me? She's so freaking ridiculous. Whatever, Amber, shut up. You can go suffer in silence.
That is not impacting anyone besides myself. I can't imagine ever being mean to someone or cruel to someone or saying harsh things to someone. That is just
Really? Because I could have sworn your ex said that you said if you weren't this big, you wouldn't be talking to any of y'all. I wouldn't be talking to any of y'all. I would be living in California, living my best life, or LA, wherever. Well, same thing, but you know.
simply struggling and documenting that online. Regardless, let's get into the actual weigh-in. So
It's so funny how she perceives herself, man. It is delusion at its finest.
last week I was 516.0, and this week I'm 513.8, so I'm down 2.2 pounds. I'm not mad about it because I did have a little bit of a fluctuation last
I would
week.
be
This
so
might be a
fucking mad.
fluctuation this week. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So
Hello.
she did absolutely nothing this whole week. She's the same spot, and she wants kindness, but then she wants to go on her members' lives and disrespect everybody that are people that are paying her. Yeah, Amber. Please make those walls higher, stronger, all those good things, because no one wants to hear about your damn traumas. Holy fuck. Anyway, how long is this video? You know what? I should probably figure out find out how long these damn videos are. But anyway, so oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so that's about it. What's to say? She's the same. She's always going to be the same, and she's never going to achieve anything in life. Leave it on a cheery note. All right, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.